I used to eat like a trash can. So how many more times we gonna have to feel like crap for us to just like stick to what we say we gonna do? I don't do right when it comes to chips. We're not buying the family bag. Don't buy that. Do not buy that family bag of chips. And I do want a snatched body. Yes, I do. So, hey good people, welcome back to the channel. My name is Salome. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. So glad to have you back. So today's video, I have shared with y'all how I have lost about 25 pounds now since January, right? And so, but I haven't really been able to actually speak to y'all about how I've been doing it and the changes I have had to make, right? It has not been easy. It has not been easy. And the changes I want to talk about is in the kitchen. That's why we in the kitchen today. Because this is what matters. This is what matters. This is what makes the change. And this is how you're gonna see your results. So a little background on how I used to eat. I used to eat like a trash can. I used to eat terrible. I used to eat nothing but fast food. I was eating nothing nutritious. I was eating fried foods, processed foods, ice cream, junk. Everything that you should not be eating, I was eating it. But the problem is I was eating it every single day. Yeah. Once I got in college, well, you know how they talk about that freshman 15? Babe, I had like a freshman 15, 30, 45, okay? I gained so much weight when I was in college because all I did was eat. I got to graduate school, I didn't have time to eat. So I would go to the first thing I could see. And right by our school, we had a Wendy's and a Dunkin' Donuts. Tell me what results I was finna get from that. The hard truth was that I was gonna really have to change how I ate. There's no shortcuts. A lot of these foods I was eating, and probably because I ate them for so long, they were inflaming my body. And people can say all day, well, if you really want it, you'll do this, and if you really want it, you'll stop. Yeah, it don't work like that, especially for people who have binge eat a lot, which is something that I struggle with as well, or who emotionally eat, which is something I struggle with as well. And when it comes to binge eating and emotionally eating, you really got to get to the root of those things. Why are you eating this way? What is it that's making you eat this way? It was something that just made me feel good in the moment with what I was going through. And so that's why I would eat like that. I remember when I didn't even eat vegetables. How times have changed. Things have really changed. And so I'm focused on learning how to eat healthy, whole foods and be able to be creative with them and be simple. So that's what I have learned when it comes to this journey out of everything. Keeping it simple is the best thing to do. As somebody who loves cooking, as somebody who loves experimenting with different recipes and stuff like that, it can be a little hard because you want to have fun in the kitchen and you want to do this recipe you found on TikTok and you want to do that recipe. But usually, not all of them, but a lot of fun recipes have so many different steps in them, and they also have a lot of ingredients in them. And I just realized that I didn't want to keep having to do all that calorie counting. I wanted even though I do count calories, but I wanted it to be much easier to track, right? I'm trying to be healthy and I do want a snatched body. Yes, I do. So after a while, I was like, okay, so you got to put the ice cream down. Like I was eating pints and pints of Haagen-Dazs and Bluebell and Oreos. I was like, you have to stop this. You have to stop. Like I would get off work at night and I would stop by the bodega when because I was working in New York, and I would stop by the bodega when I finished my show. I would get 2 things of Haagen-Dazs, I would get 2 packs of Oreos, and then I would order me 2 meals from Checkers, and it's like 11:30 at night. And then I would go to bed, and then I would do it all over again. I have to show y'all the the life change that has happened in this refrigerator, because a life change has happened. Currently, I am not at home right now, so that's why everything looks a little different right now. I'm traveling a bunch right now for work. But usually this will be full of chips and cookies and cereal and ice cream. And because I love a chip, I can eat a bag of chips and watch YouTube and like, child. Now, there's nothing spectacular that's about to happen in this refrigerator, okay? Absolutely nothing spectacular. But what is going to happen is the results that's going to come from this refrigerator. Yeah. There's a certain point that you get in your fitness journey where you're like, I'm doing this for real. Like, I'm no longer playing around. Like, I'm doing this for real. Don't even get me started on how many times it took me to finally get to this point. It took me continuously starting over and 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 over again for me to finally train my mind to be like, so what we doing today? Okay, you went and got that McDonald's, but now you feel like crap. So how many more times we gonna have to feel like crap for us to just like stick to what we say we gonna do? Starting with my proteins, I have chicken wings, pork chops, chicken legs, which I'm gonna finish some of them off tonight. Some more chicken wings, and then chicken thighs. Turkey, just like for quesadillas or some kind of sandwich or something like that. I try not to really do sandwiches because I'm trying to stay away from bread. Tortillas so that I can make quesadillas, like I just finished saying. But what I like is I like the carb balanced tortillas because the carbs are really low on here, and it's also got 10 grams of protein in it as well, which I didn't even know that till I just looked at it. So amen. Now, I believe I have mentioned to y'all before that I have a dairy sensitivity, and dairy really inflames me, so it's not something I can do all of the time. So I use the Daiya dairy-free cheese. This is the cheese that I feel like mimics regular cheese the most to me when it comes to the melt, the taste, and the chew of it. I love applesauce. I am a applesauce connoisseur. If you don't, that's a fun fact about me. I love applesauce. I love like sweet, salty, like combinations. And it kind of like knocks that sugar craving that you might get for a snack at night as well. So it's really helpful. Spice things up a little bit, but not too much. So I have this Primal Kitchen Caesar dressing made with avocado oil. This is a really good Caesar dressing. I love this. It's dairy free. It works well for me. It works well on salads. Sometimes I just put it on top of my meat and my vegetables, and it's amazing. Got some red potatoes. I love a potato. I don't eat them every single day because I want to make sure that because I love them so much, I'm learning how to control myself when it comes to eating potatoes. I cannot stand having to cut sweet potatoes. Buy them frozen. This is where I used to struggle. Vegetables. I got zucchini in here. I got onions in here. I have some gorgeous tomatoes, bell pepper. Those vegetables that I just showed you, those are my staples. One of them gonna get 8. I usually do apples or grapes. Those are usually my fruit of choice. So you guys, that is literally how I eat. Notice it's not an overabundance of food. If I needed to meal prep, that's the meal prep. I don't buy an overabundance. I don't stack the refrigerator out. Oh, one thing I forgot to show y'all. So I do have some sort of little snack, okay? Because I do like the crunch a little bit, but we can't do chips because I don't do right. I don't do right when it comes to chips. So I have to leave them at the store. Or we're not buying the family bag. Do not buy that family bag of chips. Don't do that. Why would you do that? Because you're not gonna do nothing but eat them. So for my chip craving, popcorn. I got popcorn. This is much better than me going and getting them queso ruffles in a family bag and eating them all in one sitting. It's not about being perfect. That's the thing. It's not about being perfect, y'all. Like we all know our struggles. We know what we eat when ain't nobody looking. We know what we buying when nobody is looking. So what might be progress and what might be a foot in the right direction for you may not be the same for somebody else. One last snack I want to show y'all. I got the to-go cups of peanut butter. I love these. I love dipping my fruit in them, and I love just eating it out the cup. You gotta be careful with peanut butter because it's high as heck in calories. So gotta be careful. Make sure you got the calories for it. Make sure you move a little bit, but you need a little fat in your diet. You know, you need some carbs in your diet. You need those things. So, and if I need a little snack, I pull the peanut butter out, and I got my mints and my gum in my purse too. So when I finish, I can throw one in there. So I'm not walking around talking in people's face with peanut butter breath. All right, so I'm gonna go work out, and then we're gonna cook dinner. Training myself to not be a slave to foods. I want to fall in love with being healthy. Ouch. Oh, that hurt. Another reason why I'm choosing to eat this way, like, can I eat other stuff? Of course I can, but I'm gonna slow down my progress. And I've been at this for too long. I don't want to wait any longer. Like, I'm giving myself this entire year. By December, I should look like a different person, like an entirely different person. It's time to eat. The food is ready. So the only thing that I need to do now is wash me some fruit. I got my onions, bell pepper. Like, y'all see how charred it is? Like, that's how I love it. Oh, it's so good when you get charred up like that. It's almost like I don't even have like a sweet tooth after I finish eating, because I eat the fruit along with the vegetables and the protein. So this is, y'all, and it's, the weight is just falling off. It's simply falling off. This is my dinner. It is simple. It's enough. I'm gonna be satisfied. It's not fancy, but I'm getting results. If you got this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. Baby, this chicken's so good.